Oh no. Oh wow, it's really bad. Oh no. Oh no. hello. By the time that you guys see this, it'll be like 3 minutes from when I hung up, so that's great. I hope your mortgage filing is doing good, Jess. When you do hear this, send a message in the chat so that I know. Talking about eggs and shit really boosted my mood, so thank you for that. Oh, and tell me if I'm like breaking up a ton or if it's fine. Also tell me if you have your little live symbol on gray or if it's red when you look in the bottom left-hand corner of the video. Yeah. User streaming setting of 6800. I thought I did have it at 6800. Yeah. Output. Okay. If I apply it, hopefully, does it fix it? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Oh wow, it still says starting soon. What the hell? Wait, that delay is massive. Oh no. No. What do I do about that? Is there anything I can do about that? Is there anything I can do about that? I doubt it. Shoot. Ooh. That sucks. Alright, I better get on with it then. Let's change some of the music. I've been listening to this quite a lot. That's nice. Alright, I'm just gonna start doing stuff now. Alright. And oh my god, it still says, oh, my face has finally appeared. Oh my god, the latency is insane. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit, okay. Oops. Alright. Alrighty then. I forgot what I was even planning to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to, I was planning on doing a design for the grocer, who's a minor character in Lola's first scene, but after the great loss of March 11th, which is today, when I accidentally deleted so many very important files with absolutely no backup and recovery, I'm really not feeling it. Really not feeling it. So instead, we're gonna do, and feel free to, only my 2 friends are in the chat, but feel free to do a Q&A, because I also said I would be doing that. I guess that's what most friendship is like, is a Q&A, in some kind of formal way. But anyway, something I was thinking of doing was actually, as you can see, the starting soon screen, BRB screen, main screen. They're very boring and plain at the moment, and I gotta make it not boring and plain. With this massive delay though, I don't know, because I wanted to, I'm gonna call Jeff. Hold on. There's only 2 viewers, and I'm assuming they're both Jess and Michelle, so I don't think it's more. So, ruh-roh. I'm not seeing any messages in the chat. It's making me think that let's see. I hope that it's working. I'm gonna put my phone, like, by the window. Hold on. Did that help anything? Probably not. Oh, jeepers creepers. I hope no one is... Oh, it says 1 concurrent viewer. Which one? Which one are you? John? Why do I have a feeling that it's not working? Oh boy. Oh, maybe that? Is that gonna help? Test, test. Is this helping? I have no idea. Uh-oh, I don't know if it's working. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. I hope... Oh! Wait, Amy? Amy? Amy, what the fuck? Wait, wait. Amy, what the fuck? I was not expecting that at all. I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay. Okay, is it working? I don't know if it's working. I can't believe Amy was in the chair. What a jump scare. What a jump scare. No one is supposed to see me struggle like this. Ta-da. Oh my god, how bad is the latency though? I think it's really bad. Oh no, no one's gonna hear this until like 7 minutes after I say it. 12 minutes. Oh, Madonna. Madonna mia. It seems to be working. Oh wait, okay, wait. Okay, just to test what the latency is, I guess, on the count of 3, type the word, bagel. 1, 2, 3, bagel. Alright, oh no. Okay. Definitely pretty delayed, but is working. Okay. I wonder how delayed. Oh, right! Okay, like 30 seconds. That's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was like... Oh boy! Amy, do you deal with this? I can't. The pressure. Okay. Oh man. Alright! I guess I'll do the thing that I was meant to do, which is my first stream. Oh boy. I hope. Alright, I'm gonna stop my. It's too late for Jess to have bagels. The carbs. I'm gonna stop my existential dread and start actually being entertaining or something like that. Welcome. Oh no, my video capture device. One moment. Oh no, please not that. Please connect to my iPad. You were working all day. It'd be great if you would work again. There we go. I know YouTube has different latency options, but I haven't streamed YouTube in ages, not sure how it works. I chose YouTube literally solely because it intimidated me less. I love bagels. Me too. That's one thing I can't get here. Bagels. And I haven't... When you don't think about something for a while, you don't crave it. And now that I'm thinking about bagels, of course I want a bagel. Which would normally not be an issue, but I do live in Europe. Anyway, as you can see, what's in the box? Oh, you'll find out. So today I was thinking of doing something quite meta, which is, as you can see, these screens are real boring and plain, and I was gonna make some of these screens just really simple, nothing too much. So I was hoping to get some suggestions and stuff of what y'all think. So this is my drawing screen. You got the full iPad and then a more close-up, so you can see kind of, you know, the details of what's going on, hopefully. And then we have Big Mini is the name of this scene. And yeah, maybe I'll have a little background here, and then mini main screen. I was thinking of having Truly, which is, I would pull up Safari to show you, but I think better if I just, oh wait, yeah, I can, hold on, wait, please bear with me. This is not, I really didn't expect, I asked Michelle and Jess to be here so that I wouldn't be sitting alone in a room by myself. And I wasn't expecting, I mean, obviously it's public, and as the description in the video shows, I think the description I wrote, I know it's counterintuitive, but please don't perceive me. So I really wasn't, I know it makes no sense that I didn't think that anyone would click on my public live stream or watch it, because that's the whole point of doing so, but, you know, what's it called when your brain thinks one thing and it gets all tangled up in cognitive dissonance? That's the one, that's the word. Also, it's about midnight where I am because of time zones, and I had a big mess up today. I would use the F word, but I'm not sure if I can. I deleted half of my files for Supercrypt. Half of my very important Procreate files, and Procreate doesn't have an auto backup feature. Oops, my bad. We'll put my eyeballs away. How are you typing that message if your eyeballs are away? I'm probably not going to be as entertaining or smooth or anything except for jittery and embarrassing for quite a while. But that's to be expected. So I hope that that's the expectation that you have. I hope that bar is in hell. I hope it's scraping the bottom of whatever Dante envisioned. Alright, anyway, let me show you what truly are. Truly. I love Truly. I don't have Wi-Fi. Okay, never mind. I can't show you what Truly are. I'm not going to risk that. I'll draw what Truly are. Oh no, make backup kids. I know. It's the hubris. It's the hubris. It's really funny that it's very funny to me that Amy is in this chat, because I watch Amy's streams and something feels wrong about this situation. I feel like I'm in a weird dream where your pants are on backwards and you're at school and like everyone is 6 feet taller than you. Like something is wrong. Anyway, in southern Italy we have these traditional homes. I guess they're homes. They're more for when you're out on the farm, you need to like rest for the night, or something like that. And they're these adorable little like houses made of slate rock, and they're just these little magical domes. And I was thinking maybe one of the parallel universe moments. Yeah, and we're in the wrong fucking one, I can tell you that. So they're these cute little domes. There's usually like a bunch. And a lot of them will have like cool symbols painted onto them. There are small animals in your head. 2 are small animals, one of them is something else, if you look closely enough. I'll let you figure out what that is. Yeah, a lot of them have these, and they're literally called like magical symbols. There's a town by me called Alberobello, and since I don't really have internet right now, I can't on my iPad, so that I can actually stream and not be so delayed that these kind of look like boobs. They don't normally look like boobs. I'm just drawing them a little wrong. Anyway, sorry for the unmedicated neurodivergence in advance. What was I talking about? They're not boobs. These are truly, which is the traditional home. There's a town near me called Alberobello. That's spelled Alberobello. Alberobello. I'll type that out. Alberobello. And it's so cute. It's full of all of these truly. And I was thinking that might be an idea for this, like, maybe this one, the mini main screen. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put up a thing for brainstorming. Let's brainstorm. Let's brainstorm some cute backgrounds and stuff for the different scenes that I can paint. So we have this big mini main screen, starting soon, BRB, and outro. Such a cute name. Which one's the cute? Oh, Alberobello is the cute name. Yeah, and it means, Albero means tree, and bello obviously means, like, beautiful. And when you go there, it's like, I don't really get it. The thing that they're most famous for is having these truly. So having these truly, these cute little homes, you know, all over the place. But, apparently, it used to be a forest. So all of these little homes were built in this if you look up the trees of like southern Italy, honestly, I feel like southern Italy is such an untapped like aesthetic in terms of like magic. Like it's so magical. You also have a place called Matera, done that, and the photos of that online like do not do it justice. But that's pretty close to me too, and it is, I think, the most magical place I've ever been in my life. And I've been a lot of places. I've had the great fortune of being pretty much, I've circumvented the globe a couple times. And the sight of just being in Matera is like, it's one of the oldest. Oops, shit. It's the one of the oldest cities in the world, or towns, or whatever it is, and it is. Imagine this is like a mountain. Actually, let's move it this way. It's like there's a mountain here, right? Or I should really say a cliff, because there's this huge ravine. It goes way down here. There's a river down here. And there's all these cliff faces, and then you have. Well, sounds like I need to magically appear in southern Italy. I wish. So there's all these cliff faces over here, and then there's these little holes, and I'll talk about that in a second. But then you have the whole city over here that's on this big cliffside, and half of the city is this medieval and Renaissance built architecture, right? That's carved into the sandstone, and the other half of it, and when I say half, I don't mean half and half like this half and this half. I mean like just swirling through the buildings. Half of it is carved into stone, and the other half is just raw, like cave formations and boulders, and the church that's at the top of this hill. It's basically the mountain, and then kind of bleeding into it is, if this is the rock, just kind of bleeding into it imperceptibly is the like really detailed carving into the stone of like statues and all kinds of things. Like, but you really can't tell where the nature begins and where the architecture, like the really like ancient medieval architecture, begins. Very cool. Anyway, so those are some inspirations, and maybe next time I'll be able to actually pull photos of things instead of just drawing them. Anyway, I hope this is entertaining. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, I have to set my expectation low that I'm not going to be good at this. I'm not going to be good at this. It's the first time I've ever done this, so it's not going to be good. So my aim right now is to have the worst stream possible, and then that'll make everything a lot better. So anyway, I will now shout out to you guys if you have any ideas for background for these screens, like a starting soon screen. What are some aesthetic things that you enjoy personally, like that you are just like really passionate about? I'd love to hear about them because Mama needs ideas. So we have, here are the screens that we have. We have the starting soon. We have be right back. Oh, excuse me. We have outro. Amy, am I allowed to burp on stream, or will I be terminated immediately by YouTube and Twitch? Thanks. And then we have the big mini, so that's where I'm kind of like big in the screen. We have the main mini screens, that's where I'm kind of off to the side, and there's going to be a background, like even more so. And then I think this drawing screen right here it's kind of filled to the brim. So maybe there could be little details on the side. Yeah. So I wanted to ask you guys what you thought. Riding the train to Stream Town. That train is, yeah. Here's the train. Oh no, it's look at the little phallic. Here's the track, and then this is where the track goes. And then that's me. The train. Stream. Oh, Stream Town. There we go. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to leave, you're not hostage here. Yeah. So yes, I guess I'll start. And y'all can give your suggestions as you have any. 19. Always been a fan of the cozy. Oh, like literally, like trains. Oh my god! And then I made a joke that I was driving the train off the cliff. Okay, yes, trains, cozy trains. Oh yeah, I love that. I do like that. I like. Ooh, wait, that's putting ideas in my head, and that's the point. So thank you for that. That's good. Let's do 1920 by 1080. We have. Which one will this be for? I think maybe starting soon is probably the most important. Probably the most important one. So let's see. All right, this is the starting soon. Do we want any iconography? What's our comp gonna be? I think we want our eye line to lead inward. So a spiral can do that well. Things that are physically pointing inward can do that well. When you have diagonal lines like this, I don't know the correct or the scientifically correct way to describe this, but it insinuates energy. There's a lot of energy in diagonal lines as opposed to straight up or straight down or side to side. So if we do have a composition that is all leading in like just straight like that, then it's going to be quite energetic. And I think like Amy said, cozy. I think cozy sounds good right now. Maybe it's because my nervous system is currently on fire. I'm saying that, but yeah, I'm not pressuring myself too much right now. I've had quite a rough day. I'm also sick right now. Oh boy. All right. 2025. Okay, so let's get rid of that. That's no longer a leading line. Let's do softer shapes, softer edges. Do kind of one coming up like that, one coming down like that. Ooh, I enjoy that. I enjoy that a lot. Alright, let's stick with that for the moment. Let's stick with that. So I have one leading line coming up, one coming around. I'm just drawing leading lines because as a base of our composition, and then we'll have whatever it is that's starting to right there in the middle. Okay, so what iconography? I'm really starting from scratch. Ooh, okay, I'll write a list. How about that? Well, I got a duck on my head. Let's include a duck, a frog. I'd like that frog. Let's include wizard hats and party hats. Like, ooh, picnics. I like picnics. Yeah, if anyone wants to throw some things after, we have cozy train aesthetic. For that, I'm thinking that makes me think of like old timey, like kind of like soft cushion trains with the open windows. That makes me think of a certain color palette. It's very warm. So actually, let's do that. So let's keep it warm and kind of earthy neutral. That sounds nice. Michelle and Jess, I don't know if you're still out there. You're still doing your mortgage papers. What is the other thing on your head? Oh, what? Oh, this? Wait, hold on. This? Are you talking about that? We don't talk about that. That's my favorite thing when people finally notice what the third object on my head is, because it's purposefully pretty subtle. Is it a lizard head? No, it's not a lizard head. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not a lizard head. Okay, so earthy neutrals, a duck, a frog. Should I be on there? That feels egotistical. Well, no. Is that? Sorry, let me rephrase that. That seems like a level of. Is it crying bloody tears? Maybe. It seems like something that I am not yet comfortable with, is what I should say. I'm not yet comfortable with my own iconography being very front and center. But I think that'll, if, you know. How is the music doing? Is the music even going anymore? Yeah. I'm gonna go back to this one. This one's okay. Alright, that's nice. I need something a little calmer. The only thing in my head is, can we get some dance frogs in chat? Alright, earthy neutrals. Oh, to be fair, all good things are third spooky. Yes. Oh, you know what? 1/3 spooky. That's on the list now. That's actually perfect. That is, yes, that's perfect. Okay, 1/3 spooky. I also really like kind of overgrown ruins. Is something I've been thinking about a lot recently. Overgrown. I think I'll just keep overgrown, and medieval is another thing I've been thinking a lot. I think it's a desiccated skull. Yes. Just got it. Anyway, should I have kept that more of a secret? Nah, you got it. Yeah, that's, yes. Um, congratulations. Oh, wait, I have my soundboard. I can congratulate you properly. There. Oh, that's not the right one. Okay. Nope. Yeah, baby! You did it! Overgrown, my beloved. Ooh, okay. That makes me think of plant oh, okay. Hello. Plant zombies. Plant zombies! Plant zombies. Overgrown, my beloved. I'll give it a heart. Medieval. Yes. Oh, and I'm also thinking light. Like, light, sunny, kind of nature greenery. All right. This seems lovely. Um, I want to. The elevator music has stopped suddenly. Wait, did I win? Did I guess correctly? Yes, you did. I know you're probably getting this like. Yeah. Okay. The elevator music has stopped suddenly. Oh, maybe that was when I changed the music. Let me know if it still stops. Um, yes. Let me check the stream health also. Excellent. It says. Wow, I am shocked. Um, By the way, so I'm using my hotspot on my phone to do this because I don't have like a Wi-Fi router here. That's all I use in general. And I live in a medieval castle. I moved recently into a castle, and my bedroom is lofted up into one of the like archways, like these big stone archways, which I joke I feel like I'm sleeping in a pizza oven sometimes. That's kind of like what it looks like if you're like in a giant pizza oven. There's no music, only Zool. Okay. Um, did that do anything? Oh, I can see. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Huh. I wonder. Okay, I can see. You moved into a castle. I thought I told you. Oh shit, I've really been bad at keeping people updated on things. Oh yeah, I'll send you pictures. Yeah, I did. I didn't have running water for over a month at my apartment, and I was like, I'm moving. I'm moving. And I walked into a wow, I really got to get this music situation solved. I walked into um here. Let's let's do this. Sorry, I'm very bad at multitasking. Okay. Ah, okay. There we go. I think that should fix it. Yes. Yay! All right. Um. Oh my god, I need castle pics. That's so cool. Hell yeah, baby. Oh wait, I can show them right now. Well, is that? Wait, probably shouldn't. I'll do it later. I'm still figuring out stream safety also. I haven't gotten that under my belt yet, so I'll for sure send them. I love. We got music! Yay! Okay. It's like flying a plane. Flying a plane is actually incredibly easy. I have quite a few pilot's hours, um, but 90%, I should say 75% of flying a plane is engineering on the fly when things break. And back on the elevator, that's so cute. And the other 25% of it is weather. Yeah, maybe don't show your house on stream. Yeah, I don't think about these things. I don't think about these things, you know? I gotta get my brain into my noggin. I gotta get my brain into my noggin. It is midnight, and I'm sick, and I'm on cold medication, so. Anyway, what was I talking about? Before that, castle. Moving to the castle. Oh, that I put my phone out by the window so that I could get some signal. And I think that, honest to God, worked really well. So, hot tip for myself moving forward. So yes, I moved to a castle. It is the oldest castle in the city. You've flown a plane. Why is your life so cool? Jessica said Isabella Laura's deep. I had no. Wait, Jess, you didn't know that I used to fly? Girl, I was on my way to getting a pilot's license before I was getting a driver's license. Wow, my lore is kind of... to answer all of your questions, I've lived many lives. I'm only of a certain age in my 20s, and the amount of lives I've lived both by great fortune and great misfortune is badonkers. I've lived in several continents, several class brackets of the extreme variety. I've seen a lot of things. I've done a lot of things, and that's something I like about myself. I don't know how I don't know this. I'm actually really shocked by that also, because by the time that we met, that I would have been. I stopped flying. I was flying at a PDK, and I stopped because it costs so much money. Oh my god, guys. There's this kind of like big neurodivergent thought of like, wait, I can just learn how to fly a plane? Hell yeah, what's stopping me? The thing that's stopping you is money. It costs so much. Because you have to rent. Hey, keep life spicy, I respect it. That's the only spice that I can tolerate. Pepper? God no. Spice of life? Oh yeah. All in here, baby. So, this is fun. I'm so glad that I'm enjoying this process. This is so great that I'm enjoying this process. I was not expecting to enjoy streaming. Wow. I think mostly it's because I have my friends in my chat, so it's like hanging out with friends. But I feel so thankful. Yay! Okay, I'm enjoying this. Spice of life. Oh yeah, I was flying like little Cessnas, which are these kinds of planes. Oh god, I don't know how to draw a plane. It's a single propeller is what it's called. And oh man, do I know how to do this? Hey, look, she still got it. We're gonna pretend like that's accurate in any way, shape, or form. I want to make it like a fish, like where there's a fin on the top, but I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all. So, yeah, you can just do that. You can just go to an airport, like a small one usually, like one where you fly private planes out of, and you can just learn how to fly if you have like thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. Because you have to rent the plane and the instructor. So it's like, I think it's, back when I did it, which was a while ago, it was like $250 an hour. And I have my grandparents on my mother's side, always, they're the kind of people who have a big old house. Oh my god, it's one of the cute little planes. Crazy that people actually just fly. Oh wait, I'm gonna tell a fun story. I also should draw at the same time. I keep forgetting that I'm doing this. I'm very bad at multitasking, which maybe is a key skill for streaming that I need to learn. I mean, I think it's super expensive. There it is. Yep. What was I saying? It was about, yeah, I think it was like $250 an hour. And I had grandparents on my mother's side who had a big old house in Florida, and they every Christmas would just give me $250. So I just spent all of that because I never used it on anything. That's quite a big Christmas present that I never really understood as a kid. All these $250 gift cards, which is wild. A very impersonal gift, but goddamn, was it the best kind of gift that you could get in hindsight? Ooh, mama. Anyway, so that's what I used, and then I ran out and I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I did like flight school and stuff where we learned about weather and yeah, 250 hours. Where you learned about weather and physics, and then when you're doing the actual in-air flight part, that's mostly for learning about emergencies. Like, if this is flying a plane, this amount, that's how to fly, you can learn that in 30 minutes. Any one of you can fly a plane right now. That right there is learning how to fly. This amount, that's weather. And this amount is what to do when shit hits the fan. So, as an example, I will never forget one time I had a substitute teacher. Yeah, that is a weird present for a child. They also would not let us me and my brother, call them Grandma and Grandpa. They only wanted us to call them Grand T and Grand B. But then when my cousins were born, they got the Grandma Grandpa. So, you know, family drama. But hell, I'll take it now. I'll take it now. Oh yeah, so I had a substitute teacher. I'm gonna start, plotting out some, this will be foreground. And we went up, like usual, and the radio, you have these like headphones, right? The radio was being Damn, out here giving me life goals. Live in a castle, fly a plane. What's next? I know. Oh, I know. You know what? I needed to hear that because I've been kind of wallowing in my own freaking self-pity lately. I think I need to. I'm not usually I really hate the whole thing of like pull yourself up from your bootstraps. That phrase originally was intended to mean that something was impossible and stupid to do. But I do think I need a little dose of come on, man. Yeah, you live in a castle in southern Italy for also my rent. Oh boy, it is a quarter of what I paid in the random shitty ass falling apart apartment that I lived in New Jersey. So yeah, hopefully you can mentally calculate the math in your head. It's incredible. I am extremely fortunate. So we have these kind of headphones, right? And they were acting up that day. So I couldn't. It was basically breaking up, right? And I guess I had too much social anxiety at the time to say anything, which is very stupid considering that you're flying a plane. You kind of have to communicate with your co-pilot. But anyway, the instructor, who I had never met before this day, he tells me something and he says, like, are you ready? I'm LMAO, castle rent being cheaper is wild. Oh man, this is the oldest castle in the whole city. It's the oldest palace. The family that I'm renting from has lived here for how many years, do you think? I'm gonna let you guess. I'll let you guess in the chat and then I'll let you know. How many years has the family that's been living here, that I'm renting from, has lived here? Yeah, so he says something, I think it's along the lines of, are you ready? Or I don't remember. But then he reaches down between the two of us, down where a middle console would be in a car, right? And he stops the engine. So he pulls the lever. 130 years? Ooh, that's close, but that's a hint. So he pulls the lever, the engine stops. And now I'm in a plane with a stranger. I don't know what I'm doing. Baby Isabella, I'm leaving soon. Oh, thank you so much for being here. It really made such a huge difference. Good luck with your mortgage. And the answer was 500 years for those of you keeping track at home. 500 years that this family has lived here, and I'm currently the only. Oh no, bye. I'm currently the only person in this palace who is not from that family, because they all still live here, except for this one guy who has moved to Rome, and so now I'm renting from him. So he pulls the engine. I'm with a stranger in this plane. I think 15 at this point in time, 15 years old, and 500, holy moly, I know. And I think I'm sorry that I keep losing track of things. I knew that. Oh yeah, because I told this story. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. He pulls the engine, and you kind of feel this. The sensation was like, it was like, because it's right in front of you, and it's very loud and very hefty, and it like, you know, there's a vibration to it throughout the whole plane. And then I'm watching in front of me as the propeller, it's going round and round like this, and then it just goes chug, 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 and the front of the plane starts to dip down. It starts doing that. I'm losing my goddamn mind. And apparently that was a lesson on what to do if that happens out in the wild. And the answer to said question is you pull up and then you glide. Because, as it turns out, you don't need the engine. Shockingly, the thing that's actually giving you lift power is the shape of the wings. this. It's called an airfoil. So air passes over this. I know y'all didn't come here for a science lesson. I'm so sorry. It's called an airfoil. Air passes over the top, which is more curved, and then under this kind of more straightaway part, I believe is the shape of it. And what that does is the air over here goes faster than the air over the top. And then something happens, and then there's lift. And it's called lift. And this is called drag. And that's how a plane works, I guess. And if you have speed, meaning the wind is blowing over the wing like this, and that's how you get your lift in the first place. But if you suddenly stop having speed, you can still... You want some trauma, kid? No engine. Good luck. Our lives are in your hands. Yes. Quite literally. Exactly that. And then also, I had no mode of communication because of the freaking radio not working. Yes, lift, magic. And so what you're supposed to do is glide in circles down to the nearest airport. I feel like there's a lot of ways to have learned that lesson, and that was definitely the most dramatic one. So, kudos. I forgot that I was doing art. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna change the music, I think, because it's been looping a bit. This one's called Songs to Occupy an Empty Noggin. Nice. You get lift from speed. Check. Okay. So, what I'd really like to do is pull up reference photos, but to do that, I would need to look on like Pinterest and stuff, which I don't really want to do on stream. Maybe I'll just pull up some that's right in front of me on my laptop. Let's go. I'll just pull up my Pinterest, and that way I can see some things and start drawing for you guys. What are you up to, Amy? What are you doing while this is streaming? You got anything going on? And you too, Michelle. What you doing at home? Go to my button. Oh, no, it's called I always feel like we're in an elevator. I enjoy that. I really need that kind of calm in my life at the moment. It sounds like hold music. That's how I think. Wait. Oh no, you can still hear me. Okay. Hearing Odyssey music feels so wrong. Like, wait, that's the music from working. I can change off of it if you want to. I really don't mind. Oh wait, speaking of, it actually stopped playing. There we go. Now I can't hear the music. AirPods gonna charge. So I'm just assuming that the music is good. Oh yeah, wait, I'm on the wrong screen. Oh no, it's just broken. Eating pizza, and since I'm finished, I'm waiting for my eye. Wait, are you for real, Michelle? You're waiting for your eyes to dilate? After your eye appointment. Oh boy, do you have the funky sunglasses on? The ones that like wrap around? Oh right. Oh no. There we go. What kind of pizza? What kind of toppings? Where's also, oh, there's where I am. Oh wait, why is my mini not working? Oh, no it is. Oh, thank God. Oh. Yes. Also, I gotta change. That's better, right? Yeah. Little quiet. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna finally start drawing something instead of telling wild stories. Foreground. Okay, so, well, the opposite of dilate when they come back to normal. Okay, so this is our central point. What's gonna be over here? Okay, so here's where buildings are gonna go. I'm thinking throughly. And then I can have a tree wrapped up here, and that's foreground. And then this will need to curve inward. And this will need to curve outward like that. So we want clear horizon here. But the good news is I am barely perceiving you. That is good news. There we go, that's better. Oh, thank God. There have been a lot of technical difficulties, but honestly, less than I thought there was gonna be, to be totally honest. And if y'all find any new ones, please tell me. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what you're doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Does anyone? Give a clear horizon line here. We'll give some kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna do a tree. I'm also kind of thinking of a more open area. I don't know why I thought of like hills. Like maybe I need to zoom out. Maybe this is a much smaller city over here. Ooh. Okay, and then these are like two sweeping hills. Still have our horizon line. I was gonna say that could be the ocean, but nah. First streams are always technical hell. I'm shocked that this hell is not as hot and spicy as I thought it was gonna be, to be totally honest. This is going, I'm gonna knock on wood. This is going shockingly well. Also, I like that if I do something like this, it comes out of my mouth. It's like, yeah, so maybe if I zoom out, in terms of scale, I'm also thinking, and this is less relevant, if, you know what, in the future, I'll make a second scene that has my iPad screen completely horizontal, so that I can switch between a vertical and a horizontal setup. Because like right now, this is entirely horizontal, and yet I'm doing everything vertically, so it makes the proportions all messed up. Hell froze over because stream has been lovely. I feel like I'm gonna wake up in a moment. I feel like there's no way that can be true. But you know what? I should be more grateful. Hell yeah, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. I don't know how I'm feeling about this, this design. Ooh, what if it was more, like, structural? Like, what if it was a castle here? And then you have the hill with more ruins here. Ooh, hello. Oh, yeah, and it could be a castle kind of built into the mountainside. You know, something along these lines. Now I'm starting to think, how in the hell did the big streamers do it when there's like 40,000 messages coming all at once, and you're doing like a video game, and you're listening to text-to-speech, and it's like, I can't even tell a story and draw at the same time with 2 people in chat. Damn, what a skill. Holy moly. So yeah, let's imagine kind of castle here, and it swoops down, and oh, I'm enjoying this quite a bit. And then we want something kind of in that method. This will continue to be a hill, and then from this point to that point, in terms of depth, there needs to be something here, and then back in this distance there needs to be something as well, but not overpowering. It should
come back into focus at this point, not up here. Because right now there's a lot of negative space up here that wants attention from the contrast between this and that. I have no clue how the big streamers do that either, hence why I don't stream a whole lot anymore. Oh, really? Is that true? I didn't know that. I do not keep up with stuff as much as I should. I'm sorry about that. Do you post more YouTube videos now? Is that it? Yeah, I can imagine that's like it's like a stress simulator. It's like one of those it's like Plate Up, but in real life. And instead of dishes, it's content with big content, you know? Entertainment, stories. To be a jester. To be the comedian. It's getting close to 1 a.m. and I'm starting to feel it. Yeah, so we want to keep that central point, or that, how do you say? The eyesight, the point of interest, there we go, the POI. We wanted to keep it central right here instead of up there, which means that we need something leading down over here. Okay, that, enjoy this. We have the hillside swooping down and some ruins here, which will be really cute. And I can imagine a little, oh, I'm not doing a good job at drawing this, but a little duck, you know, oh god, it's like a party hat, having a picnic, love that, enjoy, you know, something like that, maybe less obtrusive, but, yeah, maybe it'll just be like a little plate of goodies. Ooh, afternoon tea? Afternoon tea? So much fun art theory. Oh, I'm so glad. So glad I did not go to school for this. I'm really drawn to the teachings of people in traditional portraiture, because finding resources on like really advanced I want to say theories, but it's more like modes of thinking, schools of thought on art, it used to be way harder to find. I feel like now I feel like now there's a lot more, but before there used to be a lot of like beginner, like topics about beginner stuff, like, oh, use the rule of thirds, but it's like, what does that mean? What is the point of that? Love afternoon tea. Love your style so much. Making large environments like this is my kryptonite. I feel that hard. I feel that. Oh wow! I just blew out the mic. Wait, we go. Oh. Sorry if that just blew into your ears. I just wanted to see my mouth go crazy. Anyway, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Making large environments like this is my kryptonite. The thing that's the part about large environments that is the dagger of that kryptonite is the scale of detail. Because this castle back here, if I want to do like a window, it's like that. And it's like, oh my god. How, like, cause it's gotta scale properly. Because that's like the true scale of a window, right? The first thing I did, what I thought was going to be correct, absolutely wasn't. This tiny little speck is the true scale. Kaboomy. I also love afternoon tea. Oh my god, I love afternoon tea so much. I tried going to I think it was like the Peach Room? I don't remember what it was called. The one that's in Roswell. For anyone other than Michelle who lives in Georgia. Oh my god, wait, that's so cute. Wait, yes. Oh my god, absolutely, afternoon tea is going right here. That's planned now. Maybe I'll make them smaller. Also, this is a very bad design for a duck, but we'll have a duck Having afternoon tea in that corner, absolutely. And then I'm thinking frog. Oh, right, I forgot about something that's very important, which is this, a third spooky. That's like majorly important to me. Also put down the wrong layer. Great. Oh, I put everything on the wrong layer. No, did I? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Only most things on the wrong layer. Yeah, 1/3 spooky. We gotta. Does anyone have any spooky thoughts? Spooky ideas? I'm thinking something about this frog can be spooky. Let's give him some bones. What's the thing he's doing over here? I'm thinking necromancy. Let's give him a skull. I'm just laying out where things will be, not like the design of these things. Yeah, I enjoy that. Let's put like a bunch of bones. Like just a grave site of bones. Wrong layer, story of my life. Let's do more skulls. Let's give myself more work. How about it in the future? Duck poop tea? Is that a... Wait. Oh, because it looks like it? This? What is duck poop tea? Is this a tea? Is this a real tea? No. Surely not. What is the... Oh, I like all the bones. And this will be like really grody ground. And I want to give him a wizard hat. Which I think there's like a really popular drawing of a frog in a wizard hat. And I think I'm accidentally stealing from that concept. It's on, I have that on my website, a wizard frog that I enjoy very much. Yashin-chan. Oh, it is real. Wait, okay, so where does the duck poop come involved though? Is it that they fertilize the tea trees with duck poop? Or where does the duck... Is it that the ducks eat the tea leaves and then it comes out? Like, it's not new, it's an oolong. Is it like, what is it, Kuala Lumpur? That, when the lemurs in Madagascar eat the coffee beans and poop them out, and then there's a whole, actually, wild colonial backstory, or history to that, that James Hoffman has a great video about, that I won't rehash here because I'll mess it up, but it's an oolong. Wait, can I Google it? No, I'll Google it. Yashin-chan. Okay. Oh, I forgot this is a public... I forgot that not only my friends are in this... I forgot that anyone can see... Oh wait, why does it say starting soon? No, go back. Oh no. Oh, I think it comes from the color of the soil. Oh, okay. Wait, let's see. No, it's in Italian. Please, just tell me in English. Tell me in English what it is. What is it? Duck shit aroma. And despite its name, probably a couple 100-year-old dirty joke, is one of the most highly sought after oolongs on the market. Huh. Okay. Does anyone know what... I think it's called Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur? That, coffee is? Anyone heard of that? I have a, downstairs right now, and I've been saving it for a special occasion. I think that special occasion is coming up soon. Once I finish moving my stuff in, I think that's when I'll pop it out, like a bottle of champagne. What a fascinating little rabbit hole. I think I'll pop it out like a bottle of champagne. It is very expensive. But one of my friends went to China to meet her boyfriend's family, and they gave her so much tea. Pu'er tea, which is fermented tea. It's aged tea, basically. It's got a pretty pungent taste. I didn't like it at first in general, but I had a tea orange, like, last year, I guess, that has turned me into a cooler fan. And she had literally a full stack, like a chunky stack, as if it were like books of tea cakes, that they had brought back from China, and because I think his family lived in the tea tree mountains too, like, or like where it's grown frequently, and I was like, okay, any family that gives you a bunch of tea is a green flag. Oh yeah, they also kept giving her like designer goods and stuff. And meanwhile, at the time, my boyfriend's family, like, never mind, that's a rabbit hole I won't go down. I'm very jealous, I'll say. I was very jealous. Oh, I keep burping. I don't think that's legal. I don't think I'm legally allowed to burp on stream. They're gonna take me away. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, so I was like, oh my god, I would kill for that. I would kill for that. And the next time I saw her, she gifted me a big old pu'er tea cake, and I brought it all the way back with me to Italy, baby. And it's sitting downstairs. It's from 2018. It's like, I don't drink wine, I don't drink alcohol, but I imagine that's like what the joy of vintage is. It's like, ooh, it's tea from this region from 2018, you know? A good harvest year. And I haven't tried it yet, and I'm very excited too. I think I gotta, you know, the whole Home Alone thing of like, oh, something's so precious to you that you never use it, and then you end up never using it at all, and that ends up being a bad thing. I think I gotta break out of that and just go for it. Just start cracking into it, because it's a shitload of tea. It's a full cake, and that stuff is strong, and you can re-steep it if it's a high enough quality many, many, many times. Alright, now I'm starting to think, what item can go here that's gonna come into this shape? Because that's really key. This crescent shape. I'm thinking that this is daylight, so a crescent moon would not work in this scenario. But, yeah, let's look back at our reference list. How about that? Okay. Let's see. Duck. We're gonna have a duck with afternoon tea. Frog in the death pit. Warm. Those are color stuff. Light, nature, medieval. We've got a castle. Overgrown. We have those ruins that are overgrown. Picnics. That's with the duck. Party hats. The duck has a party hat. Wizard hat. The frog has a thing. Neutrals. Those are all tones. Okay, so spooky. We can get more spooky. We can get more spooky or more nature, I guess. Unless there's more ideas. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna lower the opacity here. Just thinking of elements in the Frog in the Death Pit is the name of my new metal band, actually. Frog in the Death Pit. Frog in the Death Pit. I want to write that down somewhere. It's maybe there'll be a sign here. Frog in the Death Pit. It'll be like 2 kilometers that way. Yeah, I like that. Something like that. Alright, so okay, so something spooky, something naturey. Although I like when the spooky is something that you don't notice at first, and then it kind of comes out at you. Maybe it can be both. LMAO, Frog in the Death Pit needs an album. That's the next project. That's the next stream. Stream 1, album cover art for Frog in the Death Pit. Stream 2, the album. Okay, so clouds is something that goes in. What are things that can go in the sky? This is really far away too. The only thing I can think of is a dragon. I'm not I'm not against dragons, but I'm not like particularly fond of dragons. It can also be a series of things that together create the shape. Like, for example, a flock of birds. It could be something like that. I don't know how I feel about that. I wish that there was a way to get a cloud shape to be naturally, like, in that shape without it being very weird. Oops. Hello. Okay. Rainbow. Although the shape of a rainbow... Oh yeah, that works. Rainbow works. Alright, that's an idea. Have a rainbow. That's kind of cute. I don't know if it really matches the rest of the kind of earthy... It is pretty cute though. There's some clouds there. That's pretty cute, to be fair. We also need the actual words stream starting soon. Which... Where's that going? I guess here? I always forget things like this, like if the main point is just had the mental picture of a flock of birds dragging along some random other animals as they hold on for dear life. Wait, I love that. Wait. Oh yeah, we're back in it, babes. We're back in it. Okay. Oh, they're so far away. I wonder if that detail is gonna be able to... Alright, let's try it. Okay. Just as a test. Let's say that. They can also be carrying something larger altogether, like a banner. Oh, maybe the banner says stream starting soon, and then okay, let's try that. And then they're carrying, okay, let's see, random other animals as they hold on for dear life. Okay, well that one's a fish. I guess this one, oh, you know what, they could be holding on to more bones. They could be holding on to more bones. That does please me quite a lot. Yeah, that banner was starting to love that. You know what? I do agree. I also love that they're carrying bones. I'm thinking both. Okay, let's redo that in a better manner. So it would be like the flock is swooping in this way. So we'll have some birds. I'm just putting in these placeholders right now. But they do gotta be really small in the sky. Do we want... Yeah, I'm thinking just birds is good. And then... Could even... So a banner could be coming from the birds, like the birds are carrying one tie, another tie. And, oh, you know, it's kind of cute that I just thought of. What if, because I had two ideas, right? The banner coming from the birds or coming from the castle is like a flag. Or we can do a little bit of visual storytelling and have half of it, the part that says starting, as the flag on the flagpole, and then it being tattered, and then you see the rest of it was stolen by the birds who are stealing everything. And so it says starting, and that says soon. Okay, yeah, that's hitting the spot right now. That's the kind of, like, I have a Patreon for Super Crypt, and one post that I'm particularly proud of that I did recently was called it was something like something about lost histories. Talking about lost histories, and how that applies to storytelling. And what I mean by lost histories is, like, for example, the origin of the word okay, which is currently, supposedly, the most globally recognized word in the world. Like, if you go to most places on the globe, like, the idea is that no matter what language or culture, whatever it is, if you say okay, then they'll be like, okay, yeah, like they'll get the concept from that word. And yet, its origin, I shit you not, is from a meme, and there really is no better way to describe it than a meme, from the 1830s, from young Bostonian intellectuals who thought it was really funny, and they were right, to wait, that looks so good. That looks really good. Oh, Amy, that was such a good idea. Okay. Oh shoot, what was I saying? Oh yeah, these young Bostonian intellectuals who, and then this will be a path winding up to the castle. And then I think I'll leave the path out to the side here, maybe? I don't know. Well, maybe it just ends. But glad the idea worked out. Me too. Or maybe the path comes from the pit of death. Yeah. Should I say okay? It comes from, oh shit, a meme from the 1830s where these frickin' newspapers in Boston who are catering to these dudes thought it was really frickin' funny to do things like this. Alright, and then abbreviate it as OW. So they say, yeah, everything's like OW, you know? And I think you can see where this is going because of the example I used. But one of these articles, which was actually which is a pretty spicy article, written by some dude whose name I forgot. Many apologies to the ghost of that dude. But he, in this spicy article he wrote about a rival newspaper, he included that the rival newspaper in their editing, because their editing is so good, right, sarcastically, that they made sure that everything was all correct. There it is. That everything was all correct. Abbreviated to okay. And the running joke of that, this sounds like some modern internet slang. Crazy how time never changes. Yeah, it reminds me of how like some of the oldest jokes that we have that are recorded are fart jokes. Like the Babylonian fart jokes. I am a big fan of the current joke about the like poor quality copper on that cuneiform tablet. I love that shit. That gets me. Anyway, yeah, so you have all correct, which is just like, honestly, that's really funny. But then also, not too long after that, you have the rise of Morse code and telegraphs, the rise in popularity of telegraphs. So there's an international shorthand, because you don't want to be typing out like full words all the time. Kind of like SMS, like BlackBerry, like, you know, we have to press the button multiple times to get to a letter. You want to use the letter, or when you're being charged per letter, which I don't even think I'm old enough to remember that, but I know of it. So, okay was a very easy, I think it's .. I could be wrong. But it's easy to recognize, like it doesn't get confused with other words and things apparently. And then that was shortened even more to just to K, and that became an extremely important shorthand in Morse code internationally to mean, like, everything's okay, like, all correct. So, and then that trickles down to what we have today. The point of everything that I'm saying, because boy do I go on tangents, which I don't know if that's a good quality for streaming or a bad quality for streaming, but it's a quality that I can't control, is that I love the fact that we've gotten to this point by going through a bunch of random little lost histories and loops, right? Top tier music selection, Sonic Unleashed is so good. Never realized the K is from the notifications. Okay, thank you. Notifications. Okay, thank you. Here we go. This space right here, and the moment that I erase that actually proved my point. This space needs an indicator of depth. That this hill is much farther away than this hill, even though they're fairly similar heights. In fact, this needs to not be a hill, but a mountain. So let's change the geography of this quite a bit. Ooh, there we go. The music has real Crash Bandicoot vibes. I think it is from Crash Bandicoot. I think it is. This is from Sonic Unleashed. I also unfortunately can't hear the music right now, but I think my AirPods probably have charged by now. Let's see. They'll probably pause automatically. Alright. Hello? Can I hear? No. Did I just... Oh, sorry. Oops. Alright. Alright, now I can hear it. Now we're bopping together. Oh, blah, blah. Oh, hello. Thank you for that. Yes, I am Nona. Oh, this is nice. Top tier music selections. This music selection is from a rando play. Oh my god, wait, why is this? Oh, my mouth. Oh my god, I gotta change the audio levels. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Is this better? Holy shit, I'm so sorry. I just looked over, my mouth was like giant. Okay. Hopefully I didn't burst anybody's eardrums. How is it? Let me know if it's okay. Or if I should switch back to the other microphone, because I think the microphone that's on my computer is maybe better than the ones in my AirPods? I'm not sure. But whichever one sounds better, I will use that one. Holy moly. I'm so sorry if I bursted your eardrum. Where did this go? Had some more birds. Ah, yes. Visual storytelling, lost histories. What was before? Oh, Crash Bandicoot. Yes, it's from a playlist on YouTube called Songs to Occupy an Empty Noggin, and that really spoke to me. Yeah, the computer mic is definitely better. Alright, we're switching back, baby. Alright, here we go. Hello, test. Nice. Alright. And, whoop, alright, cool. Cool beans. This is looking so good. We're just doing a layout now. Oh yeah, so this the shape change here really helped a lot, because we want to indicate that this is much farther away. And so before, when these were both just general rounded shapes, now there is no more music. Oop, many apologies. There we go. Thank you. We can also indicate that through texture. So if there's a texture up here that is repeated down here, but it's way smaller back here, then you get a sense of, oh, that's farther away, you know. But I think we need something more to rely on than just texture. I think there should be some kind of item here, some element go right here. The first thing that comes to my mind is a stand, like a shop, like a lemonade stand. I don't know why. Maybe it's a lemonade stand, like a stand operated by the frog in the death pit, and that's him luring people. Rough planning sketch. Oh, you look so good. I'm very happy. This banner is making me very happy. And I think this circle in the middle here, I think I'm gonna be a sucker and make that the sun. Whatever this circle is gonna be the main focal point that your eyes are drawn to. And I think it's actually perfectly fine that the starting soon, like, prompt is more like up here rather than in the center. I think it's nice. Lemon. Oh, like that's really cool. That's cool. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Yay! Oh, this is going so much better than I thought it would. I'm also shocked that you guys are still here. I don't know. It makes me very happy. Thank you so much for being here. It says I have 4 concurrent viewers. I don't know if that's accurate. If there's actually 2 other people who are watching? Or, I don't know. It's probably an estimate. It's, but I'm very happy. This is going so, this is the best, like, outcome of this first stream that I could imagine. Oh yeah, you can do sunrise for starting soon, midday for BRB, and night sunset for the Amy? Amy cooked. Amy, that's so smart. And you know what else? Like, this little bit of visual storytelling can continue in that too. Okay, wait, let me get my layers together. Which ones are active right now? All of these. Alright, group you. Okay, so imagine, let's just flatten that for a moment. Oh, Jesus Christ. Flatten that moment. Okay, if that's the starting soon, right? We continue the banner thing, right? So, it wouldn't say starting anymore. The birds would be not there, like, at that point in time. In fact, they would be swooping down, and the banner would be flying back, like so, right? And that would say BRB. And we could continue the visual storytelling of maybe in the starting soon screen. Let's group that together. Maybe in the starting soon screen there's somebody coming down the road to this stand where the frog in the death pit is luring people. So let's just do... Well, if we have a human figure, then it's going to draw the eye more and away from this nice composition we have. So I'll have to think about that. But maybe we don't need a human figure or like even an animal, like a character figure. Maybe we can indicate that more people have died by putting more bones. So just we get more. This is my favorite thing. I love this shit so much. And you know what's so funny is that I get moments like this all the time when I'm working on Supercrypt by myself. But it's never as fun like when you're talking to yourself and you're having these moments where you're realizing like, oh my god, I'll add more bones, and you're just like sitting either in your bedroom or yes, feed the death pit. Maybe that's the feed the death pit. That'll be at least a temporary name right now. Maybe there's, yeah, okay. So, yeah, so I'll have these moments where I'm like, hell yeah, more bones, and I'm like sitting and laughing to myself, but then I'm completely alone, or worse, I'm in the middle of a cafe, and people are like, what the fuck is she laughing about? And I can't tell them that it's because I'm thinking about more bones. Shit. fuck? Oh wait, am I allowed to curse? I don't remember. I should have googled that beforehand. Anyway, so more bones, and that's the BRB. And then we continue that, but that, the great thing about that is that it continues our line here. We'll have to get more clarity in the image here of all these birds. We'll continue the birds that way. You could totally tell them. In Italian, I don't know. Wait, bone is osso. So, wait. I'm laughing because more bones would be sto ridendo perché ci sono più ossi. Random person in the cafe looking over as the dead man grows. Yeah, baby. Okay, so we have that as the BRB, and then the outro would be the conclusion. Oh, right, but we need to move the sun. That's another thing. The sun can go back in the outro, but oh, that's so nice. I actually really enjoy that. I think that balances the composition pretty well for the BRB. Let's actually do a nice thing and name our layers for once. I definitely do that all the time when I'm not being launched, for sure. Outro. Okay. Starting soon, BRB, and then by the outro, okay, so this is interesting. By this point in the day, well, we know one thing for sure, which is that there's more bones. There's for sure more bones. That's one point of storytelling. I also forgot to add it into the last one, but afternoon tea should be getting lower. There should be less goodies because they're being eaten. And maybe there's another friend. Maybe there's another friend. Cafe workers may start to recommend decaf. I already start with decaf. And I go to my local cafe so often that they don't even have to ask my order. They already know what I want. So my normal order is a decaffeinated, lactose-free cappuccino, and I add 2 sugars. Right, the sun is in the same place, because this is setting. Let's erase this, and then, oop, hello? Oh, is this on a different way? Oh, yes it is, okay. And then, what does an outro usually say? Not drinking caffeine, let's go. I don't even drink alcohol. But as you've seen, I don't really need to get intoxicated to have a good time. I just fly planes and move into castles and shit, so. Oh my god. Maybe I love when I make a noise just a little bit too loud and my whole model goes haywire like that. Maybe I should turn it down a bit. Maybe that's a sign. Alright. So, oh, I'm gonna burp again. Oh. Sometimes I also put alcohol in my tea. Is that called a Long Island? No, that's a Long Island lemonade, right? Or did I just make that up? No, Long Island iced tea. There we go. I drink way too much caffeine in my tea. Really? Sometimes I also put alcohol in my tea. That's like oh man, a Four Loko. You're doing like a fancy version of a Four Loko, because that's what a Four Loko was, right? It was hot toddy. Yeah, that's just a fancy name for a Four Loko, I think. Because Four Loko had an energy drink with alcohol in it. And I think that's what got people messed up. And why it got banned. I think it got banned. I hope it got banned. You make bad choices when you're drunk. Yeah, being sober gets you castles. I make bad choices when I'm sober too, so that's my problem. I did try, I think I'm allowed to say this on stream, because it was legal, because I was in Amsterdam. I did try a muffin of the green variety. It was chocolate, technically. But I got really disappointed because I dissociate. That's my mental illness. And I was like, oh, this is just that, but on demand. I was like, well, I'm glad I'm not wasting my time or money on that substance. Because I got that at home for free. I get that at home for free. It's like, Mom, can we have intoxicating substances? We have intoxicating substances at home. It's called mental illness. I think that's the funniest joke I've made thus far on this stream. Good decisions come from good choices. Aww. Aww. Oh, I like that. That's sweet. I don't know that I've made either, to be totally fair. Okay, so this is coming down. What does an outro screen say? It doesn't just say outro. Does it say like thanks for coming or like goodbye? Amy, did your outro screen say anything? You haven't. Oh, surely. Oh wait, did I paint your outro screen? I don't remember. What do you use as your outro screen? Does it normally say something? I guess it doesn't have to. It could maybe it just says bye or thanks. I feel like I want to thank people. I think that'd be sweet. Thanks. Oh, maybe it says thanks for watching. That's what it usually says, right? Maybe this one will just say thanks and the rest is implied. Alright, so see you later. See you later, Michelle. Thank you so much for being here. This made me so joyous. And Amy, if you're done with your pizza, and you want to go too, that's totally cool. I have had such a wonderful time. You guys really made my day. I had a rough day. I don't have an outro usually, but yeah, thanks for watching with comment. Yeah. I had a rough day because I deleted having just thanks is super funny. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm gonna keep it that way. Oh man. Oh, I am smiling so wide right now. I'm very happy. I know I keep saying that, but it is still true. It's still true. Also, yeah, baby. I shouldn't be cheering that on, but you get it. You get it. Okay, so if we have, well, one thing we know is gonna happen is more bones. More bones. Like, probably an overwhelming amount of bones. Skulls, bones. This is just a... this is not, like, what the design is, but it's gonna be an indicator of what goes here. And I like that the frog is sitting in the same position each time. Actually, maybe the frog could be in a different position to show more visual storytelling. But either way, and then I like the idea of, oops, where'd it go? Of the afternoon tea being done. And there's just kind of like a little depression of the plate. Not a mental depression, but like a physical, like you can see where they were sitting, you know? And some crumbs. I don't think that will probably come through. I think that's too small to see. But yeah, they're done with their little picnic. I wonder what else could indicate that they were there at a picnic. I obviously don't want to have like trash there, because that's sad that they littered. So no littering. I wonder. I think that's good, actually. There's something really nice and peaceful about it just being this kind of empty little shadow on the ground. So, the bones on the one side have really overtaken the painting, and I honestly enjoy that. Okay, so thanks, and then I think we need, yeah, where this arrow is, we need another element. Could it, if it's, okay. So the birds took the thing. Now, what is the outcome of that? They took the thing. What did they take the banner for? I'm imagining a giant nest. I'm imagining it's for a big old nest. But unfortunately, a nest, if we showed like a big old nest, it doesn't really, you know, translate to the shape we want. Although that is kind of funny. Every stream just increases the bone count till the entire screen is bones. Wait, I love that. I love that. I think I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget it. Ooh, giant banner nest. Ooh, giant banner nest. If there's a way I can incorporate that into that shape, then I will want to do that. Let me write down. Oh, please. Add more bones. Every stream. And then I'll write a little logic note for myself, which is have transparent PNG of collection of bones. And that way I can add that to OBS and then just keep adding them on. I think it'd be I don't know how often like a BRB screen would come up to do this, so it probably wouldn't actually work, but it would be pretty funny if it increased in bones every time that the BRB screen went up. So it's like BRB, there's some bones, the next time it's BRB, there's more bones, and there's more bones, there's more bones. Oops, accidentally increases overload via the death pit. That's why it's called the death pit. So anyway. Okay, outro. We got this nest. You could have that. Oh. Could have that instead of the sun being there, but I do enjoy the 3 suns. Although it could be the moon. Oh, it could be the moon. It could be nighttime. I kind of don't want to do a full nighttime because of how I'm not a dark palette person, I feel. Like, and I think I only have 73 subscribers on this account, but I think that I would lose half of them if I did admit that I do use light mode for everything. Light mode on Discord, light mode on I guess technically Procreate this is on dark mode, but usually I use light mode for everything, and I always have my screen brightness at 100% no matter what time of day it is. And I learned that that's not normal only recently when in Atlanta I was showing people things on my phone, and literally every single time that I would do so, they would go, "Oh, my eyes! Oh my god, I'm being blinded!" And I was like, "Oh, you're being, oh, what a weakling!" And then it just kept happening over and over again. I was like, "Oh, maybe it's me." I mean, hey, light mode burns my eyes, but it's always there's an option for those who need it. Oh. What goes on this ding-dang arrow? Okay, so the birds depart. And they go and make their nest. Could have... what else happens? I'm also thinking, what about the people in the castle? I do think that if I had a nest back here, it would just read as improper scale instead of being a giant nest. But, is that layer empty? Yes, it is. I'm also thinking, something that I'm also thinking about that does not fit in this shape, but it is kind of funny to think about like a ladder here, where people are trying to fix, I mean that's really bad scale, but where people are trying to fix the flag. I like the ladder. The ladder's cute. That's the wrong scale. This guy needs to be like more like that. Really big ladder. It's like a siege ladder, but nothing in that shape. Okay, we had the banner, which is one big solid object. We had the birds, which were, I love the ladder. Alright, you know what? Yeah. It takes very little to make me add things, which also applies to Super Grip. That's why there's on my Patreon, there's a tier for, it's called the Easter egg, or something like that. Basically, that's like one of the main things is you can suggest an Easter egg and I will put that shit in. Easter egg in 2 seconds? Alright, Where is this ladder coming from, though? From here? Is it propping up against there? That is kind of funny. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the spot. That's the spot. Alright. I like collecting little things like that, though. And I like, if somebody says, like, oh, I like XYZ, I'll pop that in there. And I like the layering of all these little things. It's very lifelike in the way, and what I mean by that is that, like, in the way that life lacks absolutely any hindsight at all. Like, life has very little in the way of, like, cohesive design. So we end up with, like, crazy situations like, okay. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. But it meant something at one point in time. So, that's something I've been thinking about a lot. And I like that it's coming up still in, like, my work and stuff. What is gonna go in this stupid frickin' shape? Okay. Shit. Okay, we got a ladder. Frick. Frickity-doo-dah. Does it need that shape? I think it does. Yeah, it does. We need a shape. The hell's gonna go there? It is sunset, so it could also be... Which reminds me of the banner art you did for me. I just kept zooming in on it and finding more awesome details. Oh, that makes me so happy. I remember that one was really... that was my favorite part about it, was doing those. I think in the bottom right-hand corner, there was like a little market, and I did a bunch of like... I was thinking of being like an outdoor market with a bunch of like food stalls and stuff, and I got to do like the little signs for the stalls and stuff. I love stuff like that. I really do. There's something... Oh yeah! You know what that reminds me of? One of the things that didn't get deleted when I accidentally deleted all my freaking files, which happened today, which I'm still distressed about, but we all survived. This right here. Yeah, that tiny market was adorable. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it came through. Honestly, I think my favorite part of that scene that I painted for you, Amy, was in the top left corner. And I think I was very proud of like the vibe of it, and also like the quality of the painting. I think mostly because it was like one of the last things I did, so obviously like I got like better and better as it was like painting on. But it was of the skeleton Mario with the princess crown. Your Mario character. In the window, like with their hand on their chin, looking out the window. Oh, I'm very happy about that part. It makes me very happy. But speaking of little details, and I keep mentioning my Patreon. I swear to God, I'm not trying to plug it. Maybe I should. Supercrypt.com / No, wait, fuck. Patreon.com / supercrypt. To the 3 people watching. Yeah, that detail was so good. Adds so much to the whole thing. Thank you. That makes me very happy to hear. But I have a post on there also about this, which is these cereal boxes that I made for Lola's scene in the grocery store. I think I have... No, I for sure have an image of what that grocery store background looks like. It's like that, right? So there's all these grocery boxes, which you can't see shit in there. But I had to make the cereal boxes, and boy, I love that shit. So there's like tiny little details. All of them have the like net weight in ounces and all that stuff at the bottom, and like their calorie count and all that stuff. But there's also some visual storytelling in the cereal boxes that obviously no one's ever gonna see unless they're watching this stream, right? Which is that there is a monopoly situation going on. So Birthday Kitty is the proprietor of the majority of these cereal boxes. So we have Falling Stars, Birthday Kitty, And then we have Birthday Kitty Premium Tuna Snack Birthday Kitty. We have Armado's Birthday Kitty. And I think Skinny Witch is also Birthday Kitty? Yes, it is. Birthday Kitty. So we have a monopoly going on, and in world, this is so adorable. Oh my gosh, having so many details for the box in the background is awesome. Thank you. This is like one of my favorite things. At one point, I want to get them printed into actual cereal boxes. I think that would be really fun to have, like physically, the physical item. I just want that in my life. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, so in Worlds, Birthday Kitty is owned by CLP, which is in the story the kind of corporate name for the cult. That's at the heart of the story. So it's a subsidiary, and they have a kind of basically it's kind of modeled after Kellogg, because Kellogg also, if you look down the aisle, pretty much everything is a subsidiary of Kellogg in the cereal aisle. Even things that you wouldn't think of, like obviously there's Special K, there's Frosted Flakes, there's all of those like very like they have their name like on the box. There's also a bunch where they don't have their name on the box, where they're specifically trying to avoid Kellogg branding because they're trying to make it seem like a healthy alternative. I forgot which one it was. I don't remember if it was Wheat Thins. No, it was one of those. But yeah. And then Kellogg itself has a crazy freaking history that also starts with a cult, so that's fun. But anyway, what are some other little details that I love? Oh, I love that this title is from the actual Huckleberry Finn, original cover of the hardcover book, the Mark Twain book. Oh yeah, the World of Food Company subsidiaries is terrifying. It's all owned by, I think, like 5. There's no choice. There's no sense of. I feel like I'm rehashing things people already know. But yeah, there's a famous chart that you can look up where it shows the links between everything. So when you think that you're making a choice, you're not. It's like a labyrinth where every time you turn a corner, you're always in the place that they want you to be. That's enough dystopia for a night. But speaking of a different dystopia, this is because the service dog in the story, which is modeled after my co-writer's service dog. In the story, his name is Bark Twain. It still gets me. It's been so long since we made that name, and it still gets me. Bark Twain. So anyway, this is Mark Twain dog, Huckleberry Fantastic. So they're all references to things, and then these are actually huckleberries. It's a huckleberry flavored cereal. And then we have Falling Stars, because this relates back to the cult. And then I love 50% of your daily protein intake when eaten with a well-balanced breakfast of steak. The official name for Birthday Kitty Premium Tuna Snack Birthday Kitty cereal is actually, it's not a cereal, it's a wheat cereal product with corn byproduct. And then the official name for the Armada O's is Buccaneers Breakfast Bran. I think that's all the little Easter eggs, I believe. Now 20% more. Yeah, these other ones are mostly, yeah, that's all. I don't remember adding that. Oh, that's a logo. Hold on, what the fuck is that? What is that? What is this? Oh, hello? Whoops. Wait, where are you from? There's a butterfly that I don't remember adding. I think it's from one of the health brand logos. Aw, thank you, Bark Twain. Yes, Bark Twain. Oh well, I guess that butterfly lives on there forever. Oh, I forgot that we were doing this. Okay, we're almost done too. Cool beans. What goes in this frickin' spot? I want to get that, and then I think I'm gonna end stream. But what goes in this frickin' spot? This frickin' arrow. Okay, I have a thought. I'm not happy about this thought. But, what if we thought bigger? So, erase the sun. Erase the sun! And then this becomes a very big, please, a very big moon. Oh wow, that's really big. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that or not. That's kind of cool. It's very fantasy, like, it's giving me Skyrim vibes when you look up into the sky and there's a bunch of different planets. I don't know, and it could even be a crescent moon. If I really wanted to... I can't draw a crescent moon, apparently. If I really wanted to push it, it could be a crescent moon. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's food for thought. That is kind of cool, but then I have to draw it in like a darker palette, and I can't have the sun there. I'll still think about it. What time is it then? 1:35. Yeah, Skyrim vibes. I think I'm gonna do another like 10 minutes of thinking, brainstorming on what this shape could be, and then I'm gonna call it a night. So this line here, this arrow, where basically the purpose of this arrow, I should mention, is we have a bunch of leading lines, is what they're called. We have a bunch of these ways of directing the viewer's eye, and we're trying to get it to a specific place, and that is what composition is. Which took me a very long time to figure out, because when you know, look up what is composition, all that stuff, they'll usually do something like this or like this, but they won't tell you why. Like, what's the point of that other than it looks pretty? Like, why does it look pretty? Like, what's the point of that? And the point of it is rhythm. So, oh man, I could get into a whole tangent. I'm gonna hold myself back a little bit, but art is the effectiveness of art is a product of time. So, and then beats per time is rhythm. And in most things, that's a very obvious, like, equation to pop out, right? In dance, right? It's your body moving over time. In music, obviously, it's the music going over time. Leading lines always threw me off with drawing. Doing photography helped them click for me a lot more. That's why photography for me is like so challenging, hard shit, honestly, because there's so, you can't, if I'm like, oh well, I want the sun to be here, but the sun's up here, you got to get really creative with where you're standing and all these things to create the composition that you want. And I don't know if I have the patience for that. Maybe I'm too much of a control freak for photography. That's why I draw. Anyway, so rhythm is the product of beats over time, right? Including well, I guess not what beats, but the placement throughout time, right? And then what the beats are would be like the mode of the art, right? So in music, it's pretty obvious, it's sounds. In dance, it's the movements. LMAO, yeah, the control freak photography artists. That's what Photoshop's for, I heard. And in storytelling and movies and things like that, you have all this thing. They're all based on time, right? Like, it's an experience. It's something that you have to go through. There's a point A and a point B and a point C and so on, but then with a painting or an image, or anything else that's 2D, photography included, you could even say for as an aside, you could even say for sculpture, the point A and B is like the being able to look around, even just to physically experience the 3D-ness of the sculpture. But for a 2D image, all points A, B, C, D, etc. are here, not including the general overall experience of being in a gallery, when really, if we're really talking in a macro, point A, B, and C are more like seeing this painting and then seeing the next painting and then seeing the next, which is why I have major beef with how modern galleries are set up, because I think that there's not enough contrast. Wow, I'm getting really sidetracked about like art theory stuff. And this really is theory, but I will try to truncate. I have beef with modern galleries because I feel that there's not enough contrast, and so the rhythm of being in a gallery is the first couple of paintings you see, you go, wow, oh my gosh, and then the 5th one, and the 6th, and the 7th, and the 10th, and the whatever, because usually they're grouped by, like, let's say this is medieval art, and then this is sculpture, and then this is, abstract paintings or whatever. So you're seeing like 50 of the same thing, and then 50 of the same thing, and then 50 of the same thing. So your first couple are like extraordinary, you spend a lot of time like looking and like absorbing it. At least this is my experience. This is not a universal experience, I'm sure, but usually I'll like spend a lot of time looking at a couple paintings, and then you kind of just zoom through, and then you get to something that's interesting again because it's different. Not necessarily because it's better or because you're more interested in it, but just because it's different than what you have been seeing. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Lack of contrast in art galleries makes them get stale way faster than they should. I agree. In New York, there's I think it's the Frick, which I don't know if it is anymore, but it was under construction, so they moved their museum to a temporary site. And they basically it was basically just the highlights of the museum, like, because they couldn't put that much in it. And that was like one of the better museum experiences I've ever had, because of how it had to be set up for that, and also because it had to be so much smaller, so that fatigue, like the museum fatigue, was like, there was no museum fatigue, because the rooms, there were only like 3 paintings per section, pretty much. And so the novelty wasn't wearing off as fast, I should say. But outside of the macro, when you look at the micro, where is the rhythm across time in a piece of art? That is what composition is, I think. So what we're doing right now is we're deciding the rhythm. So we have a rhythm here, and unless we have something here, it's all gonna escape out, right? So we need something to draw the eye back inward, so that all these roads lead inward. And then the way you can get different energies in this composition is by having different paths of sight. So as I mentioned before, something like this has a lot more energy to it, right? Even though the point of interest is exactly the same, there's the same like number of leading lines, right? But if you have something much rounder, swoopier, it has a lot different energy. So that's why this frickin' shape is important. And the reason I mention that is to say that it doesn't have to be an element, it just has to be a line, a demarcation, a contrast. So, which is why the moon, why the moon, God, I love Hermitcraft. Where'd the moon go? Oh, there it is. That works because of this edge. So, and that would have to be fulfilled in the rendering also, because you'd have to make sure that this edge has contrast. Then make sure that it's a hard edge, that's doing what it needs to be doing. Do I like the moon? Do I like the crescents? It's the only idea I have right now. This is the problem. I don't know. 1:44. It's starting to get to my time. I think I'm gonna wind it down. I really wanted to end with a clear answer of where the answer to this puzzle is. It's so cool how you can just guide the eye like this. I think either the big moon is promising. You mentioned oh yeah, the rainbow. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Oh, that's so I love not working completely alone. Where did I put this frickin' rainbow? Does anyone know where I put my rainbow? There it is. Okay, wait. I messed up my layers, but oh no, I messed them up way more. Oh no. Oh no. I really beefed it, but I can fix it. Alright. Let's see. Where's this even coming from? There. And then there's a nest egg. Unfortunately not my nest egg. There we go. Rainbow. You know what? After doing all of that, I'm just gonna redraw. Yeah. Dude. Girl. Yeah, man. Alright. I have to distort the shape a little bit more. I'm basically doing the same thing as when I was doing the moon. Saber. Yes. Yes, now we're talking. And you know what else? You know what else I just thought of? Alright, so we have that at the end of the rainbow. That's kind of cute. Maybe not. That's really nice. I enjoy. This is gonna be a small experiment. What happened if the nest was at the end of the rainbow? Is that stupid? I don't know if that's dumb or not. Enjoy that. Another thought that came into my mind earlier was a shooting star, because that has that shape, but that's also a oh, you know what? Do you think you can see a shooting star at sunset? Probably not. But do you think I can make that work with like in painting? We'll find out. Let me just try that really quick. Let's see. I'm not liking it so far, and I've barely started. Maybe I'm drawing on the line too much. Let me get rid of that. And then let's say it's a shooting star. Wait, I do kind of like that though. I do like that a lot. Shit. Can a shooting star and a sunset exist at the same time? Is the question. I can also, what if the sun was lower? Because we already have a sun in that exact position. If it gets any lower in the sky, though, I'm a little worried. Because I do want to keep it a lighter palette. Ideally. Maybe I should let go of that. Oh, hello. Lower in the sky, and let's do a masking layer on this. And we'll just erase that chunk. That's kind of nice. That's actually really nice. Just say it's a bright shooting star. I think that's the winner. Oh, I wish I could high five you guys right now. Hell yeah. That's it. And we'll add more bones. That's the last thing I'll do on stream is add more bones. Bones. They'll be littering in this way. There'll be so many bones. Hell yeah, guys. Alright. Oh, wait. Wait, guess what? Oh, wait. Oh, why did it disconnect? Whoops. I was gonna do something silly. I was gonna add this as a temporary outro. There we go. Alright, so there it is then. And let me just I wanna yeah. This is my outro now. Thank you. Do I say like and subscribe? I don't remember. I don't actually know. I don't know what you're supposed to say when you leave. But thank you for watching. Oh, fuck me. I don't think fuck me is what you're supposed to say. Thank you for watching, and good night, goodbye, take it easy, keep it sleazy, and stay cozy. And add more bones to the death pit. The frog awaits you. Like and subscribe and smash that bell or something. Bye! What button do I press? Stop streaming. That feels like the right